sportswear in New York, a lot of the time it thinks of DKNY. Things have changed at the house. Now Donna's somewhere out on the laser cutting edge. Your new campaign for DKNY is bringing the image of the label back to New York, really focusing back on the city. And I'm intrigued by how those clothes then reflect life in New York, because I would say they're quite avant-garde.
They're protective, though.
How?
They're protective against the elements. They're easy clothes, they're throw-on clothes, and they're sexy clothes, and I think that's what I think about when I think of New York. It's kind of sexy and modern at the same time.
But do you think the evolution of the label reflects a sort of change in your attitude to the city as well?
I think New York is evolving magnificently, and I think that's what's so exciting. I think there is a young, hip energy that's happening here. Right now, the challenge of a designer is to make clothes that make a difference. You don't need another one of those black suits. You don't need another one of those black coats. We all have it. It's a question of the kind of clothes that we don't have. And I think that's what the collection was all about, is really stretching a designer's point of view.
Donna Karen is able to bring such a modernity to a label which is very, very commercial. What I love about it is that the commercial clothes at a really good price, but that she shows a line and a cut which is very new and very inventive.
It doesn't take a Nostradamus to know that for Fall '99, Donna Karen has the future of fashion in mind. In her vision of the days to come, technology and nature have a symbiotic relationship. Laser cuts and techno fabrics like bubble wrap live side by side with molded leather and felted wool. She did a lot of futurism, I think, in the collection, and that was interesting. And I think because it is a collection that we'll be wearing into the millennium, it does take on some import. What I particularly liked was a very chunky knit sort of poncho bell-sleeve sweater worn over skinny leather pants, which is not necessarily futurism, but it just had a real sleekness and a real mystery to it, and I thought that was great.
Amazing fabric development and research there, incredible. Beautiful sense of color. I love the way she used all those bonded fabrics, like bonded felt and bonded neoprene with cotton. Very inventive, which I think is really good too, because I think in the last few seasons of fashion we've had all these fabrics and all these ideas, but they just didn't seem to be coming together, and now they really are.
You know, after designing clothes for 30 years, what is going to bring us to the next level? And there's no question, it's technology. You know, but holding on to the humanness of it. And that's where, for me, it's holding on to the warmth and the comfort and the heart and soul of what we're about, and yet applying technology and taking us into the future.
In New York, for Fashion File and Tim Blanks, contributing editor of Fashion magazine.